Ewia de shema me da masese bunya bretwen ma yekoto nkraya be ebra so sabedwafo abai yehwe na yedi enkomo ene anopai na okay yenya ntiese cantonment police barracks ye dwiri fa bi agu na afi sisia na yenya information no nti a wo mo dwiri fa agu no yenim ye cantonment police barracks esi edwiri fa bi agu si edwiri si fufuro se ye edwiri edanyo nti yebe update mu yebe ko na yakwakotie ehonsam brepamu no ye de bebre mu ne anopai na ene yebe di nkomo pa o man dachi ene ye de ahye ekuo ebinsa so mo hwe so emfama yen ye 30.8 million ene ye wogana ana ye di etumi ama ekuo kitu bi se monsom ye de mamo tesa mo ye yasomfo yesoma mo se mo hwe na mo ni yanim entoto ne mama yen se na be yo oman no begina sense enunti ena ye momu allowance enunti ne momu house guard house boy ayiti omoka enunti ye momu ti water bill electricity bill enunti do be omu ntofu la ye momu coupon no enunti ne so mo kufie momu s gracia sense mo be som yen enti so man som yen ye a yen ye employers ena mo ye employee na so abetene sibisabri ko no ye se momu so mo ye employees yen ye fa mo adwuma na budget in semi ye beka ho asam na papa 137 rejected unconstitutional and 137/138 approved and also unconstitutional and ebedi ho nkomo pa na answer na no mama bedwafo akwaba yetaka say ladies first and it is true she was the first person our owura studio ha nti minikan ema na kwaba na ya achempem jantoa wono eye CPP General Secretary enkane na eye PURC wono no ye okasamafo eno nti ono ofiri hon PURC yente hwe nso na ewo ho de oho yente hwe bra na ya wo ho no bibia ni ano ma ye hu yen consumers any service providers yes say na chese update bapa ene wo free ho no say de ne yi ni free so o pension
pacho de be pension anso me so ye me ndu pension
undu pension age nti na nke sanda normal circumstances na say o pension wo
yes of course me pese me tena ho say me ko pension
nti o resign
me resign me free ho
o na resign na say yi wadi
me pacho jogo bra ento aso
na ya chichibo because na wo boy ye pa na o me yete de ekoso wo pa
baby a ebia ono ane mre ono ane oyi me de makọ baby
yi baby akọ baby
nti de besi bi anyame na nini
nti na say yi bi koso wo ho still na de wo sin yi ayo me na say na fe onionyamfo Richard Echampong wono eye bia east na shebedwani na oginamu ma NDC amayoko no na shebedwani nti enne yenkomo no ebede na fe Alexander Akwasi Akwa oda abatu ampesu asum na shebedwani wono so eginamu NPP amayoko no nkane no ye producer wo Peace FM o Peace FM da ma nka se bi nkyerɛ mo ne mama kwaba
yeja
in 2002 and I'm a copy for semi page one and the late Nana Mafia Kunedu and you read with Fachi a Casemiko Kwesi that now or produce was it Sefa? No money show, no produce money show. Until me come because you see me
sign a news editor.
Yes, no sign news editor so. Until me come no so say Obeka news need the bedding until I come me panel said yeah but me hwe payifo tete wonam se wo de nam se na me confirm se na wonu de o so ma kwa ma otimi aba na yi nam se na boko me ko hye bisu nyan enti na ka me panel e wo pisefo na manye enne me host ana me panel that is how God works. He helped me. Tuni my dream. A boy me pa. But say they say bibisa no. Maybe sa.
Pepe.
That's it. And then you ready come kakra afa and some edwadwa no. Yenhwe. De Ghanaian Times enim na ya wona ofiri Kumasi. Se mampena daje ekufu hunu se amampenifo ekọ Kumasi a either some koda residency ana se biom koda hotel kase a ewo ho. Enti oye na dwene se obesi dan asa dan no se ebe mama pani abedi akire bia Kumasi a obenya ba pi papa edi niti ato no na ebe boa ye pa from 2006 to 2021 ko 2022 mpo eda na kanwirem obi antumi enka ho hwe nya ho hwe bepem ne na yesai nana abandoned projects ahodo a ewo mangana mu ene dia ye hu me no pa me hu ye no ho me bufu ya ma e ma metwa so tete sansan hwe ya meka de ensese ye ka o ma ni sika ye kwa de seni nana
me ya be ma me da se anopai me chia o hwesofo o hwefo na ma chia wo mo so mo hwe o Facebook me chia CPP fo nyina CPP fo mpanyifo na me san chia especially ye beka Kumasi asemidie na me chia Ashanti region CPP executive me chairman Mangalo ene me secretary me chia wo mu nyina minua asem na me abo me pusa abandoned projects e wo Ghana de bebre de ye ya na ya se no ye CPP for factories a ye see ye in those days a ebi wo ho a ye ja amana say the last time I call Kumasi kokodi the 72nd anniversary a former a pencil factory ho na ye no agija asai kra na history mu no at that time require na employ 6,500 people I adwuma mo ye adwuma wo ho ene wo ma no mo supply raw materials ni ye friend is omo no anuane wo ho it was almost 600 backwards forward linkages be 600 see ye ba edan a so many nan a ho a ye ja amane ko ye nye ho hwe wo kai Nsroma estate a na ewo Latabi okohye ukotema na ebi wo ho coming into contemporary times yenhwe saglemi eguo yes bibi te say saglemi ehun wa asem ewo court say ehun wa asem a muntimi enti the asem no from infrastructure no because the whole rotten so obekaya the last time papa a friend is saying APC omo presidential candidate ayariga what the cameras call home a omo kokko share the state of Saglem me wan krofo nya baabi na ade ba kwa ye problematic eye den eye edan baabi anipa de omo ti beto e wo Ghana ha nanso so se aban si dan a let's say the next government ba on fanye hwe what did they meet you? Directive principles of state policy in the constitution enjoins say Abembia will take you over will continue with the predecessor no or start here. Because anki ye 20 ma abaya yeso ana say infrastructure aban e aye ansana yako new ones maybe kranka ye need the situation aye woman because most of these projects are aban ye no fufro ba na wa abandon no onto aso President Jekufo there must be a reason why I would decide they say SSL we then we see them be Kumasi emma president but me only problem they say at the time I know ye president no not ye were 10 regions I don't know see no or try so be see no only one region what did they meet you? As I say, Uncle Oye na doing say we be seen no baby, but maybe na or starting as a first step. Okay. Or starting as a first step, say me see no ha maybe one of the most populous regions ewo Ghana no me see wo ha and sana matoa so you see the same model they are called other regions. But the fact is ye ja amana kono de aban sika na ye den started. So there's a need say sanka ye den aban bi obeba no obetoa so no otoa so no hwe se ne esi kwa na we decide say okay ene ye ntremu ma region bia enya presidential villa and as a presidential residence. Send ye be ya as a president ne ba onfa pressure ento regional minister na say onfa pressure ento region for no so but ono abenya ne staff ni obia ewo baby a ni fie no ewo no. It is also security for the president because president no so oka so nkonko da regional office and as nkonko da aban aso ya ewo region hwa ayesa na security issues no aye too much because na say omu beefy up security wo ho omu sesa omu security detail but I also know say within all regional office omu residences ni nyina no there is a place for the president to stay. So I do not know the rationale behind building a dime for a president in a region, and also why he chose Ashanti region because all the baby or why ministers better, baby or why presidents better. Ni na regions ni na no e will be. Inti no the fact is say abandoned. Why maybe the omo bedi na chini didn't believe in it, and now omo feel say necessary, but that shouldn't be the case. There's a say omutimi ye de omo toaso because buying project. As long as buying project, you see, it shows how we also don't speak to presidents at omoko because the moment a president be free akunya so ni aye no say wo ye bibi wonko onfana semonko consultation be any baby bibi say necessity yetimi koko bisa ne say your excellency what was the rationale behind adia wo ye yes. Because President Kufuor's reign was one of the best in this country. The best was Kwame Nkrumah. But President Kufuor's reign was one of the best. And me so far the total the air cost who dia. Let's just say only the far away cry. We try 90% here compared the air cost here. Intino onunu nim at the current. So I think that any government can buy and you should find out, say, Your Excellency, why did you decide to do this? Because President Kufuor nansa no obeye bibi no anya experience bi. Ono no nya de keke, onya experience bi. Say experience na wanya no di gina so de ya de. Nti onso ono say krampo say oye bibi na say waka bibi a time owo opposition no. Na say eba say asem na ade kro na sesa wa so government ma. Oba ne ayiye ba be kasa. Ghana for be kasa say oh na minim ne sa ne say na etie nti mo fa nche me na say na me pese me ye no he did it so many times nti President Kufuor nya de keke oti de me che he knew what he was doing no oya we onim de wo ye no hye ne ne ma so pepepe nti no onim the reason why nti instead they say be abandon project no there was a need for government to be oba won echi no ebe continue. Now I could find the out say Your Excellency then tina we decide this all the way basic kumase because government be a plan. Omo muni bi no omo ye niema babasa omo ni plan. But President Kufuor dey na me like President Kufuor time ya me na me adwuma o PURC. On the time na me ko PURC my adwuma public service mu from Rollins time up to me by PURC. And the President Kufuor time dey President Kufuor ya there no all the plan to him. Ya dey na ye adwuma. I reported directly to his office. Or the plan only bibi obeye bi o share the plan eto him. Otemase. Inti no so they should have found out. And one of the best after him too was at a mills. Many on so ye juma. Many on today be a mekase enya yare he would have been one of the best after Kwame Nkrumah. But yare manu kwine mana nye de necessary wo ye. Inti no yayi best see it be finding out from President Kufuor because he always knew what he was about. I mean, excellent. That one, he always knew every step that President Kufuor took. He knew where he was going. On sorry, nyade keke.
Ye hwehwe mu de ntia.
Ye hwehwe mu de ntia wo ye na dwen se wo si no Kumase.
Okay.
Ese etimi hu na o ma faili se o ma ntimi an hwehwe mu. O ma faili se o ma ntimi a wo ma gya ne saa till today from 206. That we should even find out as part of your plan no say ediebe nti na saa esi we should not abandon projects because it's not about the president or the party in power. We should always look at Ghana first.
Okay. John Percy Ogra said this project is not necessary. Why in the Ashanti region? I'm siding with the beautiful lady in the panel. I salute her opinion on this issue. Ohine Nana Kwame Prince say, this is not Kwame Nsroma Ghana that we used to know. Which one is this? Eric Ofori say, where is Ghana first? Well, I don't know. Ohine Nana Kwame once again, Kwame also say, okay, MPP might be sacked, okay. Franklin Agbenyega, please. This house can be given to the homeless. Okay. So I don't know. Na yankona ana wa champo
Jacob
ati say
Ebenezer the day ever bedroom ni
na ada na mo ba manto aso ana no ni bibia
Jacob ma menchia won ane union ma yeshia ha na menchia wa shofo na the some for so stream online nti bi mo so 80 o masum eti achie obi bia say issue no issue say nyina no ye dey adwene koso because enye this affordable houses and as a presidential facility ya Kumasi ene ye ka ho asem say obi bre I bet my sate as example but ni nyina no ye camera cause by the day no state resources ena ye dey kohye mu it is one nipa na ohye dwumadi na say no dedicated source of funding obetum da to aso and also only dedicated source of funding yenya de omansi kashi bibiase de abaya obaba bia no abana so de so no so sadwumedi no eden obeto aso magana fo etimenya ho mfaso na menu abaya kasa fa sagrima issue dan okotna dade you can litigate the matter and so make use of the facility among from the dabon among from pedan no we na say either any minister any contractor or ye bibi enya say charge o so what say mranin bidi then so ka say we are litigating the matter and we allow the facility to go rotten emwa yenyina question say then no question kumana that the bado the bibi esi bia na say Ghana asase so na em say esi na ya a problem e wo man me say we dey hwe budget upon budget ya hwe budget performance e wo krom say every year bia no abandon budget ebeba na in the budget no abanchira wo say revenue target say na me set e dia mama ho na or the grant ababeka ho nti tax revenue plus grant or menya so much na why side distribution is menya sika na may A B C D and no na all the times on the spending does so change your influence no na say record the budget deficit as in bisane say about performance of the budget na by the end of the period no aban esa kan sika ni yana say nsanka na kakra na aban so saka or the ye nema ebebo timamfo na na for example 2021 budget I mean kwa chiri bia wo hwe aban projected revenue was 72 billion Ghana cedis in the 2021 budget. But the expenses of an expenditure of 113 billion Ghana cedis. It's from the word go, no, about Babylon, a deficit of about 41 billion. To see an annual on the 2022 budget, the Bamu report to say, or multi 52 billion. 72 no, then second 52 billion. Look at the gap. About 14 billion. It one case of tax revenue now do any to some crap no. I so ambitious of send to me anka. It says I never work sika also the ode kwa affordable housing. And I'm local top project bi so aban be show so be your kwan ma and be page ma mental bia from the word go no aban e disappoint obi a enti ese nyina no correctively ye hu say your priorities no any dey hin na e dey sika ko e be bo okay ye dey nsa keke nyuma bebre ye hospitals bebre abanda da bi ba ye a o dey nsa keke ye nwie na aban be ka che o necessary o ba be see 111 hospitals abada na ye si no krapo no ye nwie ye o ba me constituency a Jacob, you Kufo si hospital. I'm saying about 5 for countries. You be constituency you benefit in your back. 2012 for me a campaign no room. It was one of my promises. I make it to the people. Me boa number MP. It be year room. I'm a man for 8 million years. Then first project I told me rainy me year no. To Tom pad every bed be beer a certain up. Me no kase ne nyina e da so ye adwuma. Ye wasase kakraka. At nurses quarters will be beer ho. It's a kase e be ne theater and some retooling. Abansa be just as so kuro na so say 111 hospital ba be si back ho. Abra dey si wo no ye ni yi. Of the doctor be about theater maintenance na ha. It will be so abansa Ube compensation, like compensation, about 600,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, bet you with the as you win no
assassin infrastructure. Analysis what come. Who here so consider for Bia? Name my bumper so cast okay, Miss buy in my way. Not say yeah, castle there no why with Macas in my way into them. A waste of national resources. It is about time say it do we say the amano summer then a tune chain. Ni ehwe ne ma ebe mo mana den akonkan e wo mrante bebre mo pa adwuma ye ye wo nipa bebre mo ye adwuma pa bebie den ada it is sika we for say all these years say I ran it through both NDC MPP and SBDU MPP but the policies are ye the sign man wo hin nti ya kase na disappoint ye ho nti ade a ese atwa ye ni hwe achi especially samre wo mu ya your resources anso ye bibia ye pisike ne ma bebre no wo be jama na den ama sa ne me akwa say uti anyi ye a tama wani baba wo so peso eni ye no bo hu say structure na kasa no
asai
the quality of it no ntimi anya hu bibia so so adwugo say ye konfanoche a dying kakrakai because the integrity of the structure has been compromised. There's so bunny in egu esasha self from a kakwaya bomaneka. Eti unyina no is about leadership. Yemo na matter about my no. Ya said they say yeah what is right for the people. Now want to know the car can say about the Mr. O say coupon free. I don't dem Mr. MPV no money coupon. At the no year for would no. And just say baby you can say MPC some motomo. Allowance. Yeah, one are your maintenance. One are to fuel.
Na ministers in
ministers in the ono
mini house mini her.
Ministers in the part of condition.
And the condition be be film.
Is the ministers the MPs?
Onya be minister part of the condition. Enti Jacob am do master say.
Okay, they are part of conditions you queen you. And obi dia go do Dubai.
Enti say boy homode. Say be twen ye ho free sa ne ma no. Emboy nyina.
Me dance. Honorable Akosiakwa, a challenge na moko. I just say we are ye, me trust me consume kwa media won chen. Sa na yebu amai.
Me nua me ma wa herefo ni achi. Na me mfa tinkwa kese emfa ma me nua pani aye Odoto Greek MP. Yewura Emmanuel Kwesi Jemfi ene na woda.
Okay.
Na wa shase 1st December for wa shase. Next week nso ye media.
Oh, I see.
And then I watch prepare my birthday. Me ne man pani kufo. Ya shase
me party amamo.
Mate. Na asemi ya da Ghanaian Times front page. Mejina sa asemi nso de abo Ghanaian Times for abaso. Be fan say we any adwuma was century ni na century adwuma no we mu bi na was yetimi ye esan say nyema bebre wo ho no mu aya na yeni apaso ana sa ban panimfo eni efiri so we ya Ghanaian Times akofa aba na eda front page ni ye discuss me sure say enche eni bɛkɔ ho na waste na nka ɛkɔ no ɛnɛ no yɛatwe na afei yɛsiesie na yɛde adwuma menyini sɛ epi adwa a yɛ discuss yi yɛbɛgya ne saa na menyini sɛ ɛyɛ a matter of competition sɛ wei ayɛ na me nso kyenkyena a megyae deɛ ɔno ayɛ na mema kɔyɛ foforɔ yɛbisa sɛ deɛ nti ne yɛsi wɔ Kumase megye de sɛ dɛ no sɛ woka Kumase becomes more like a center of Ghana. It is a mampani wɔ natraeɛ ɛwɔ nkran na sɛ Kumase onya baabi wɔ hɔ nom a ɔbɛda na watoa so akɔ etifi hɔ nom a nka ɛnyɛ bɔne menyi ni sɛ ɛyɛ adwe foforɔ bia na saa facility ekopie Kumase na media penny ɛyɛ honorable ɛkan sɛ budget allocations any the way I expended no no so ɛka ho bi bigidi sɛ obi ebe capture way minyan hunu wo budget allocations mu but obi a capture way ema for a particular year yes ebe ko ho a minyin ni sɛ ebe priority compared with other things a ye hia was say yetimi hwɛ ezan sɛ we no ebia once in a while bi na bia mampani ebe ko ho na sabe wo the facility we and project we e dey compare school there be a swapper baby a hospital be a honorable dia okay na ye hia say ye be budgetary allocation na yetimi affix na o manya kwan akomu hospital a bigidi say eno no ebe ko ho but once ye dey o man sika ye na edu sa pempeso e dey wo si yetimi hwɛ na yetimi eyi free ho no mo na oye no the agenda 111 ebe word kakra na wo hwɛ mu a agenda 111
wo ba
ebe me nwanwa say ono ne hospital no the constituency hospital no wo ho na eye primary hospital na ebetimi render all the services ni e ka say yedi bi ko ho
abandon your private
I don't make be say primary
primary
na yesra di bi akọ ho baby a hospital so wo na etimi serve amanfo no oman benefit from agenda 111 achem da ye wo hospital ye nya agenda 111 rather ye presi ebenya a facelift of the other municipal government hospital. Enti do me health committee so. Enti do we to
take it on board.
Me say e be taking it up na yeah because the idea of agenda 111 and they say ye be hia say hospitals and main nipa nyina. E dey say e bi wo ho na so mo manfo na say pagya na say pagya mu a be gidi say e ho asem ka no enya dey.
Okay. Kwesi we dey Mami sha semfiri so. Ona she atade fufu. Budget. Mo approve enra. Idea potine so mra she bedwa mu nra. Said ye isi minority de no so a mo koye no. Omo chirechire mu ndi nti a mo koye no ma mo sum san chirechire mu. Ede ni se nra.
Medium da say.
Mami mo sema be ye dunum.
Yes.
But 15 minutes.
Yes. Enra, the see wo mrase bedwemu no eye emra ene de ye adwuma. Parliament eye bia ye hye mra, nti mra eye adwuma. Sabe bibia wo bia no mra ye ye ko ye senior begia tum. Aniama mienu ne de ma ye as a form ani a wakọ prospectus ye de ba wo ye my constitution ene ma ye standing orders. Said no ene de bebo ye bra e wo fi ho. Enu nti no ye nam ye ko be nyina no se ye beti adwuma na se ne yetimi aye ne asom manfo ye nti ye bomodia se abribia no ye besua enti ye fi enkomo na se a enkomo no fi ase efiada ti efiada ne yesi ye se na mu na munim se budget debate aba ne edi hu nkomo na nka efiada ye rounding up na finance minister aba na wabesere kwan se enkomo no se ne ye kono no wo hia se wodun so ye ma ne kwan mo ka bi na so ye nim se Friday no speaker ma ne kwan sa chinchina chia wo se majority ni minority omo around up ansa finance minister no aba ye mu bi antri yetim esanse nkomo na e koso no finance minister de nkomo aba wodi nkomo ne ba ye no wetie debate na for about 3 days na opekwan na wa engage the two leadership no na say intervention bi wo hono ma na wa ye ansa yakase ye bua asem no speaker said there be chinchina yen kansem no ne enwie yenim de kosi ya sabe ye ka say won ye mpam ne mfi efie ho aye Fred Marshall ema no se wo parliament ne se bibi ne se Fred Marshall asa ne sabe wato mra bi na sabe finance minister buy or the additional buy ye je ne fe so na wapam na dia ne ye so hwe se obi ono so ti ono mu na o hye ye nuanu mu NDC for kutupa no ono so nko anye ye na ye de sorry ye backbenchers ka se ye mpina ye de sorry ti ye sorry ne hu se senia confusion cause for parliament sada no speaker ankasa ji tu mu se pressure e ba no so itinka pressure ba no so ne ye feel se nko ba join house
pressure ba o ji tu se pressure ba no so
okay okay say
pressure on so
ai itinka pressure ba wo so sande na nka wagya asem na to ne de akọ ebnada ne nyina aba sabri akoma to yem no na nka ya beye enso gina so e ma waka se ene adwuma wo ho wo so me da no budget no se penifo mienu na ka se wi a ye bebua budget no na ya hwese ye begya atuma na yanyi ntum waka nipa wo ho na 137
okay
odi to dwa empo ne mu bi mpo no enya ne tie se pa say dan nipa no pu no 137 enso ye be fa ne sa
na se wo nkasa wo nji parliament se wo ma na ka mo ana se ye wo adwuma obi a wo parliament adwuma ku a wo nkra beta wo parliament ya ye kan nipa ya ye ka o mo kan wo mo
clerks no ena kan ye
enti na se wo kasa wo nya ne enti na se clerks no nyi wo mo ni o mo adwuma mo ye ho
enyem na me ko kan ye na me ni fie hobi ba menya ne enti ye
so mo nru sa
no mate no enya dia me gitum ana me nyintum ba mate say ekwa no mu but speaker de tudwa say 137 so on record say no me 137 na 137 na speaker gina so ka say wo mo eje budget ntum ana mo nyintum na eja budget ya ehun komodie nyina kire say ye nyintum ani sifo so wo mo nyintum na de emi ya me nua ne say budget nsensem no omo de nyama be ana nanum bi na ka so mo fanye budget ni ntum eni pa wo budget ni mu a mayetu ne din agenkwa budget no sa ne pa no bi eni hod mo bo sa de no so ye majority a ye de ya ni mu se ya to aba ma ye se ye hwe na wo man ni ye nchichiri ni ye na adwuma sem ne senia o man ni be ko ye emabunu benya adwuma ye na ye benya futuo bi di abo a mabunu na ya kwan ofuanse to odan kwan enu nti na mema gives a budget ya tum esan say ye benye sika ne de ayesa mani nyina no sa mani nyina no ye moso ma enwuan mani sifo ye o madwen say budget do mu nyintum na wohwe politics a ye ya kom ha politics na o mamu ha politics akwai to say wo ya ade na obeko wani mu a ye betwe wasan that kind of politics yan sesanwa ye koye nim eba sa no say onia no ya de foforo bi a wo no wo say challenge you now so di bi foforo eba no a onye ne sa wo dia ne say metwe wasan kwade na wo de ba na papa kofo beji wotum. That is the case of this budget. It's na ya hwehwe say senior nkada ye no say ye wo opposition na this for abemu a omdo budget ba ye the alternatives ba ya kire kwan a ade we no moso mbe ni mienu ye de say munye ne baako say ni say there were no alternatives.
Me ti honorable on na Idrisu Enra ama ne kan say one ye levy no mo kan wasem say eye 1.75% no wo kan say mo hwe na nka monte so famara 1% wantie de to so mienu omo san ekasa edefa eye benchmark value no ho se eno so mo hwe na munya ho bibi eno so wem se me twerɛtwerɛ eno so manya ho ehwe ena fe momo no kra ne sika no a mo threshold eye from 100 Ghana cedis kono eno se 100 no e wo fam dodo nti sanka mo ma no kwadem from ebia 300 kwa eno no anka eye eno so omanye bono so manye antumti no ensema odom kan ye yi levy no omso mo famra 1% so 1.75% enye alternative
asase no yi levy no de omkan ne say yen fi hokra na nkomotwetwe ekọ yen na agitum say afie parliament no parliament a untimi nyina wona so nye ne bawe tem bia no hia say woni afafo no ebe ya adwese numbers no en no so nti wutimi mfa numbers ntwimfa enema so eti no consensus na editi fie ho wo mo tena se eka nsam wo dem no magia tum esa se yenyina no yato abama ye se yen hwe so oman no beko nanim oman no iko nanim a ne nyina no se parliament na ye ekubata na se dwumeku a ye gye niema tum na oman no tumi ko nanim enti no se yetimi ema ya adwen ko bankro mu a ema yetimi ti ye ho ase kura ansa ya ba plenary anasa chamber ya bedi nkomo eti asase de no so yenyi ntum yenyi fi hokra na nkomo twetwe mu no de te se abasa okay yente so na no na ye ka se Friday no finance minister ba ye se nkomo twetwe akoso nyina no nanka wo besre se woni afamienu no mpanifo ni nkomo nanka afamienu no enyanti ase bi e wo senti a ye de budget ne ko se ye beti so say yentimi nte so esan say yato abama we have a mandate say enrane oman no ye enrane oman no a fix the country for esu and na MP bia eba parliamentar was sorry so bisa question ma kwan we da be ne ebeye menye hunu so menu apani ebisa question about ni road so but me gidi say or say no okay say hospital or say be retuli hospital dey pejam e sika na ehia enti MP bia pemputuo e wo ne constituency mputuo na wo pe no de wo hia ene say ye be de o man sika na ebeye enti no we have a mandate to say betimi achechiro man no na enye sika na yetimi e de aboa wo mputu dwuma e wo say koso enti so kasi yenyi yi level ni fi ho na yenso sika ye beto ye de besia ye beto ye e de eka ye beto ye e wo man no mu ene se ne na ya we enam na manaka dompe na ye beto ye nenso ye wo a lot of social interventions free SHS 1D 1F planting for food and jobs any interventions be social interventions are ebeboa na o man akonanim no ne ekofesika no he ti ye hwe ye na se koso ase bobo besia sika ya je eto ne ade agije nia no ye de tua nsi hu na ekana nkasa da ho esa se ebi betena so na bia sika bia wonjeje ye no ye hunu de ade ye no mo de ye nim social interventions a ye de aboa o manfo
eti wo de mesra wo mi ntwa no ebra speak finance minister eba no so obabesre se ankopeso ne afanu ne yehire eye majority minority ekokohia na ama ne sa ma speaker kan so monkasa no na speaker ene finance minister major both houses leadership no mo nikan enhia so mo dikan hia ansa na omo ba chamber so no omo hia first no sa issue say from 1.75% no ene say bia threshold no nko soro kakra no amamu wo ho
speaker any joint majority joint leadership ACI dano kura no ema e delay asetra kakra
2 hours
enti na finance minister ba ye no na wo pe kwan se onfan tudwa se niema ka nyina na matiti bi ana yetie enti sabri sei ni sei na me so me ka ene ne prayer no a obesere kwan eno na ya ma ne kwan kura ma na nkasa a ye di fi ho no mo efiada no
okay
so that's it.
It's back to Enra.
Enra, ye koba ene say, ye no esa fiada de e course one so there be. Say Tuesday, na speaker see Enra. Nti no yaba setra. But ye hunu say illegality bi akoso. Esa say speaker na de to just 137. Ena no mo ho a mo to aba no.
Okay.
Eno no besi ne ye nya wo bia ma ne nka say eye chinchina chi a de omo ye no eye. Utie commentary ekọ no nyina no a na eyade a me de megia to Mr Speaker na pressure won so nti e na efa na ni so me nka say ebo apayo me megia to Mr na pressure won so that dey pressure won so pa e na ebi efa na ni so because ene no obegia to me say onu anim say the course one na enye mra enu nti 137 enu nti no emails bi kra ba o ka say na for there was the 138th person minyi sa email ni. But what it means is say email no yade if you speak a han kasa pa dia and no pa justify say 137 was wrong. And no yes ye hunu say you wrong no ye ka so okay ne na de call so fiada no ye ni ho but ye di tua ye ne de and ye na ye hwe ne ye ntene no ti ye tene no tene ye tene no ne say ye hu say ya ye wo ho no ye 138 emra kwan mu no ye wo ho kwan say a major decision acceptance of the budget no ye betimi ateki ye bu ba ko yewra jo say wusu ena na first deputy speaker it also kwotena akodwam it wo kwotena akodwam as speaker but opesa o determine say ye betimi akwa ahead na no Friday the course wo no ya bie so na ya hwemu asem aka na fe ya to aso na ya je budget na tum no not also members wo ho the members in ye kenkan ene ade na say ya wo no ye 137 no ka say me nso me wa habi me represented the good people of Bekwai ye di kan to abama no as Bekwai MP and oba efie ho ya nto abama no as speaker
aye sana standing orders no o memra pon kire say so obi a wo ye MP obviously one oba be ye deputy speakers and then asefo enti somebody deputy speaker say wo free wakonwa so semra hye bedwani na wokokotena speaker akonwa so say speaker dear members of parliament members no floor no no you as the MP and now attending ababaye speaker no utumi contribute wotumi play role we are referee and I say we are partaker of issues across
near emremu no wontimi nye ene abato so wotia kodwam na woto aba esan say wotim se ne be ya wo hwe afan mi me tie me eti wanto aba eno speaker to aba
na enura no de amoye na yabato na se den ya
to aba de no mia 138
mpacho ma mi flow kakra
okay
na I was here determined say you were 138 people, that is more than half and a half of members. You bet me so they take a major decision. Members of parliament. The Honorable First Deputy Speaker, who was presiding then and Rano, Oba Fiyoho as a member of parliament for the good people of Bekwai. Ya no more to Abama minu penny near the minano. Biafo to Abama ye say one namra sebedum. Send ye beya assembiana ye ka on masebedum no. Obeka biafo agene. Me my court down more than for ka say yi level ye nyintum na emfa mwa na emfa be ofo ase or that road no. Edunti no na e wo se me kofi obi na momu se mababio asem na mo se pese agitum no or that for asoma me maba. Enti no Speaker of Parliament and then oye Joe Ose Wusu now was so registered in presence as the member of parliament for Bekwai because eno na Bekwai for di kan to abama no eno na obeye wo fie ho enti no Bekwai for asoma no want me ento se no no wan kan no ho anka ho se mesu mo fie obia and na ya this emphasize Bekwai for
wo fie ho se bebia na otie no ye hwe bra na dwumadie ne koso no oba se na hye bedwani granted ba bra na dwumadie no ekoso be pese wo kyerechire ne mamuka kasa be ya hwefo beti ase pa ebe na dwumadie ne koso no na owo ho se na hye bedwani anase bra dwumadie ne koso wansam na mekan enye bra mu wura ho no bra dwumadie ne koso no na owo ho se na hye bedwani anase owo ho sa bre no bra no ti speaker dwanum se speaker
enra oba mrasebedwa no oba ho as Bekwai MP eni ehunu say speaker ni ho clerk ebe na so yi say speaker eni ho table office for be na so say speaker ni ho to so tena konwem enti ono o chair na say yes say constitution say yenya half of MPs ya 138 say ye ken 138 137 ewo ho answer ye take major decision na because we are representing people. And untino and kwafona ya representing you no. E was say yenya nipa dodo omo represent sa foni na. Iti ya wo hono as 138 no. We are half of parliament. Iti yen kwafo asuma ye ba ye nyina no. Be be ka o madwene akere. Parliament wa ye ho se ye ka manfo adwene o. Ye nka yan ya adwene. Amanfo na asuma yen eni nti no yen na eba ho se ye beka amanfo agene anankofo asuma yen agene enti speaker of parliament Joe Ose Wusu oye mrase badwani ema adehye ye wo Bekwai no na e wo se nura no wo kire de bobre ma Bekwai fo hu se suma me no suma babi se okan ne hu fi mu se onye member of parliament and not tia konye no as speaker of parliament me gidi se sa abre na nka Bekwai fo bitima ka se ene na one represent ye enti ye kofo bi fufu aba. But he needed to make himself present there. Said Maba as in Masabedni. Said the Enyanamo, a car said one of the Munko for money to Mutino, one ma, almost Munko for Mputu, or Munko for Empe school a deba, or Munko for Empe a Juma, a Pesi, be my man for Intino, or Munyi to Sabuba Jotmudia, Yamma.
Is it the entirety of the budget, and a minority in Soritia? And that's a portion of it.
Portions of it now only two Jano. And no na Friday, finance minister said 5 years in near Betina Bemwa they be the budget battle. We have always done it on a consensus basis. It may be no more be engaged too. But no my imagine say budget to 12%. No one can but only can share but he needed to report to the house. To the house. Also be catch if you say Mabeshiamo. The announcement that came, they said he wants to consult the leadership, the joint leadership. So that's here. And speaker, a kind of who say, "Why am I saying na emma yen number? I bet me take that decision, and you take his decision. You take his decision, Sir, Emrano so anxious say, "Yen 138 and was here take his decision." Also, majority of us. It is time I put two voice vote. Speaker, when we are one twaba. Etino obi na 138 sabra otia konwem no wanto aba ono no offer for vote say auto
81 to aba no
ne
di na won krata no munti na e ma ne be ye se ono wo mu bi ana say 1 to aba de na 137 na
137
yes say we needed 138 and sayetimi esi asem ne pose asem we no ye betimi akwa ahead ye di hu nkomo
okay
138 we qualified it because he was part of us.
Did he vote?
He did not vote. We don't need 138 to vote. Majority of the members present.
Okay, that is 137.
It could be 100 in book. 100 is still majority out of 138.
And yet the same time minority for ye.
On moment the other they were 137. They didn't meet the 138 criteria. And then mom will take it decision.
I didn't want to meet.
Because now 137 or speaker did to just say 137 omo kan omo no me 137
nature say your friends almost so kwambi so omo to aba okwambi so no mu 137 no
say omo kan wo no mu so 137
enti enra no ebra na clerk no kan mo to no o kan speaker kan ho bi
or the figure look come as speaker no and the speaker say yeah you were higher 137 including me Bekwai MP 138
no ti akonwam
deputy o ti akonwam mu asa da no enu ano who should represent the people of Bekwai?
And someone did not know.
That is why constitutionally, here an MP, no MP can become a speaker of parliament. So them say, who are member of parliament in Po, for speaker, you have to relinquish your seat. So them say, it means that when you will continuously be a speaker. But first and second deputy, you are a member of parliament and you are assisting the speaker.
138, because
the woman is
and 15 minutes.
Finance minister enya kwan na Joe Wise King Solomon what akonyam our man ho kwan ma ne kirekirem ne entia concessions bi wo mu a ye beye concessions no one of the things are about up benchmark in the no area no go area because idea yet party of mine. We want this nation to be an industrial nation.
No, addressafo.
You addressafo.
One in the Kasai.
Meneno ankasa.
Okay.
Because you pa mendai ni kombo. But me hunu no oti ho e betwe mu koye no mani ade nyina. Esi ya to mra bia ade budget na tum. Enyema wo budget mu a yenwa
mesa ba so echi.
Ube you sure. Because e bra odi ma me no.
Mesa ma yenna 15 minutes.
Who Jimmy dia fi.
Mema special je wabre.
How do you carry in
Honorable Champion, the Amuye 137 no. One say a null and void.
Equalization in one on the
illegality. Enna Enra 138 na quiet na musumu ni wa adenti na manko in the first place. Secondly, Jomuye Enra DC no almost over 10 musumu de no with 138 said your
with 137.
Also 138.
I won't mean cat 113.
It's an man.
Answer na meba on some set some record streets. Say MPP for any two foot egu amanfo ani so say bia and this for your budget no and budget be create juma and budget no your proposals. What I say o person budget and performance I 2021 budget no. Dey na atima ya boy youth. Akwan say na 2021 budget na atima ye. Insure say na atima tu because ya gigi sika. How so to send a timid and SC? No one who toss was there. Obi shall proposal about 2022. No, obey then. Aye, the oil nana. 2022 budget and I can say there will be some question. You say a bogu. Some aspect of it near see your issues with it. One, Shani, I see a Keta and all the coastal areas, you know, air tidal ways, you know. Yeah, I'm fine expression of budget, you know. And as minister, your location be shame. Say be a bit made and see side name we won kwan. E see defense ya ya kama asem nyina no. Na inuanom so issue e to ayepa momo no, enya hoto so de momo. 2. E11 amode aba no. E11 be create problems ama ye nyina because all tax you pay tax on your income or on profit. You don't pay tax on your investment or capital. But say me to be ade okumase Now me transfer sika 100,000 through mobile money. What 1.75? That's my capital. Me when never na matters me tax won't be tax upon tax.
Double taxation.
Because any partner including the tax. And I'm to saving a year online 400 Ghana cedis. Me order online no almost a prime apartment and I have to pay online 400 Ghana cedis. Meaning so 400 includes by the tax on it, me boy. Me because send it 400 and me say to 1.75 plus the 1% from the telco. And I say well no. Yen tax ye na you know na nya dia we na be boy. 15% revision of fees and charges. More deba no. About 92,000 agencies. And I about 30 mom. When you know be impose hashes on us. Meanwhile, I'm presented budget to you and I hope a post budget workshop. One can some resource persons and we invite to mono. Majority of them kick against all these.
Kick against what?
Especially the E-levy.
What resource persons and yet majority invite you more.
Oh no, I government business. One I run government business.
It's a government. I ban a
budget. Me na present budget.
Yeah, you presented budget.
It's a medical invite to be so make us our budget to policy meetings here. Who policy now? They are about change much budget to. There's no way some me invite to be so make us our policy. Matter if you me tell me what I say. It's a budget, but me invite more resource persons. Majority of them kick against it. Until say na minister no ho obefa bibia den Ephraim. Debate a course nyina so no mutie. And something tete nyina said that very day na leaders ba be conclude the debate no. Munko for 5 no many Ghana has say. Speaker nya daje atwem mo free US e be do Ghana say. Ndoba ka say speaker e bias na speaker I don't get it. Because the speaker be bias. Satam na pon say or the question shisha so. Because na can Japan ni say Henry Cote ni ha adwasafo ni ya
we can't verify that. We yet me fa no nya adwuma.
Oh, masa nam ayenye fie na yete.
And if you not here, say
na so kasa mamam.
But once we here,
kwesi man.
We know that time
I nim say no mo tu kwan.
That time be do 232.
Ona obi anim say no mo ni Ghana. Men defend this idea we no bi.
O kasa man kasa. But you kra ebu full speaker. You kasa speaker kasa press on so because na yente dey no Eden oye na say. But he did all this thing just to get the numbers. A whole lot of engage the leadership, including the finance minister. And now your leaders raising all these issues. No, it's okay. Minister no. I will take all those things on board. And no but pray house and they say, yeah, man, akwenya. Now on Kasanchere, so we were expecting say minister no sa concession, but can't check some ma. And now, Haruna, yes, we conclude the debate, you know.
Speaker can on conclude.
Speaker no dey say issue no ba on the time yeah both side nti na dru no so e no say oba be kasa e na chese on ka yema minister kan so no yema on haru na nkasa e na speaker ndo to momo e no say okay haru na kan no kasa nti na kasa wie no e na speaker invite finance minister say o me kind of person then o kan e na chairman say bo so ba be chese no say haru na kasa dia e so no so then e kasa na speaker say fine. And I'm not chairman Sabusu Kasai. Oh, yeah, no. And then Mr. Speaker invited the finance minister to tell us the person catcher. It's one concession and Kaya person, but okay, we are budget equal about to be. And
Yamabe no na mususu say.
Yes.
On Shenya who
be a review the e-levy. You be say, even doctors say no go no. Make a statement to that effect. Oh, yeah. As well, ultimately can say, you want to do further engagement with the leaders. And I say, how? What's spending almost 4 hours? Engagement. Ya can't be here in natural. What you atum? What they do for us in some there? We can't do any further engagement with you. Next, the minister did not act in good faith. I don't know about to buy no. Eti ohono and na yenu anu be say idea you put to question no. Say one mo na je asem na Mr. Asem de o tell you anya ntum na say the pado da ji tum no. Omo ka say yes and I say no. And na no every nay. And na fenyo ma ki invoku order 113. Order 113 no and the call for division. Just say ba beto aba. The division no so the children say order no we say. Okay 113 na. Before Mamenkan was when the question has been put by Mr. Speaker at the conclusion of the debate. The vote shall be taken by voice aye and no. Provided that Mr. Speaker may in his discretion instead of declaring the results on the voice vote call for a head count. 2, a member may call for a head count or division if the opinion of Mr. Speaker on the vote is challenged, and I find marking here, you know, condition bend the home. We say to because voice in the beer or big can be, answer so can be, and a whole, and to say what challenge first one there, and some Speaker no apply the law to the latter. 3. In the case of head count, Mr. Speaker shall take the vote of the House by calling upon members who support or oppose his decision successively to rise in their place. A member may vote in a division even if he did not hear the question put. A member is not obliged to vote. Members are similar. 114. In the case of division, Mr. Speaker shall direct that the lobby be cleared, and upon such direction being given, the division bells shall be rung. Ye can lobby ho until mini say obia o ka to aso obia o nse so to ba ni bia no e so free dem ho
free lobby ho bia motena ye madwuma no
so free ho chamber ho ministers anom na aye transport minister no ho foreign affairs minister no ho finance minister no ho edubu ahe minister of state in charge of finance ho and Mr. Speaker say why we fit so to ba ni bia no pie. And yes, sir, I will invite the marshal to drive you. And then the finance minister and Kwana Mokana say, now other ministers say the monk come master. I see so time finance minister. No. About 5 ministers were there. And as a transport minister no here, foreign affairs minister on the no here now. And no money na APA. Mo we am sir saying ke public gallery. Listen to the name. Public gallery. Journalists ever ho, I'm 42. We say finance minister appear there. I say get installing free public gallery. Even it is out of order to address people at the public gallery. No money. The mobile fuel, Monsieur Marana, editing fuel. No. What's why? Want me address will be put this role. Oh, yeah, for public space. And now, Omuya said that, Sorako. Oh, and I work out in Pomuya. No, it was improper. At the moment, I was sorry, and aside, be a case of walk out. No, the leader of the house, no, or that group, no, must be on his feet. Address Mr. Speaker and tell Mr. Speaker the reasons why they are going out. You didn't do any of that, those things. We names baby amo. Adekye attendance na say nipa way 274. The oya way. It took us no money ho members present and voting now. You were there, you were counted.
Oh,
and be present.
How?
And not for that paper now. But say you say okuta that paper now. Na ye ni ho.
Man tremu di Adekye normal ma
yes me ba asem ne so enti enura na ehu strategy omode ba enura ya musa be geje leaders no sa concession nyina no oma eso mo nyi ensam ne ntum eni ehu intelligent on person mo pe say Jowas e ba be preside no so be sa be to aba ne bi and exactly what he did yesterday me nua no kuta order ne bi ma me refer to order 7. Yes, yeah, no. Near chere in amount for some more. Order 7, or say Speaker, or Mr. Speaker includes a member presiding at a sitting. Speaker, or Mr. Speaker includes a member presiding at a sitting. In the moment, I better say, "Oh, presiding, no, we Mr. Speaker." You assumed all the authorities and powers of Mr. Speaker. May refer to Order 109. And one article 104 no. Order 109. 2. Or say, Mr. Speaker shall have neither an original nor a casting vote. And if upon any question before the House, the votes are equally divided, the motion shall be lost. 3. A deputy speaker or any other member presiding shall not retain his original vote.
How about the casting votes?
Only casting vote.
Only casting vote. Who come as member? Oh, you member of parliament. Say yes, I will preside here. I can original vote. Speaker no. Any case only casting vote or so original vote. But who no? Who original vote as a member of parliament? The wise say on preside not to who or original vote. Onya pege ni muko preside pe or lose original vote no.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I say? Those who are in support am can hear no. Satam no. He is the arbiter. He is a referee. He put the question.
Nchoro to me so ye
No.
ni bi.
That is one so.
Yeah,
137 na just so ye.
137.
137 na just so ye.
Satam so no. He is not there as a MP for Bekwai. He's just a speaker. What is the rule?
One just one to one to
He cannot be counted.
One you should be there less of more 137 abojeso.
Yes, yeah,
137 corner so just minority for no.
They be almost there. They didn't have the 138.
Mr. Speaker can never be counted.
Okay.
Because
what kind of bio?
80 no me sir. So what happens to the people of the Kwai? What happens to the people of the Kwai?
I mean, what happens to the people of BIA is me and I'm no crown.
I saw they also pay budget.
Order 109(2). Or say Mr. Speaker shall have neither an original nor casting vote. And if upon any question before the House, the votes are equally divided, the motion shall be lost. 3. A deputy speaker or any other member presiding shall not retain his original vote while presiding.
Yes.
80 original vote in the Yenina Yobi. Yenina represent here.
It says a one say original vote.
Yes.
A company say bia obia ni speaker sitting in any ho. Near you say kokotena ho a.
I forfeit it.
To me
I become the arbiter, the referee. Yes. And I was telling all the so say Mr. Speaker shall not take part in a debate. And the speaker no kasa no say or engage you refer to the other say you are the referee. Don't engage in debate. So if you descend in a zone of conflict, you'll be treated as such. Or to another friend the year MP for Bekwai. Or to another friend MP for who friend Mr. Speaker. And to some position free at that particular moment, you know. But I accept you are bemu. You have a katashi enquiry.
Oh, Takashi.
I don't think I yes. Omo year 137. Now 137 are rejected by the Muslim constitutional. The 137 so bet me overturn decision 137 take here. Now by your you better register as 275 members. See read them who are some register as part of members present. Never want 275. Said that now Friday night 274 no.
Friday at the time where you put to question any ho.
You know me about to say my trouble. Don't you about to say my trouble no Johnny. O say my medication when I absent.
Yeah,
Madam Panyana da woni no. O say obwa e na da no. O say o ya absent ahwe chire.
We were absent in the chamber the time you put to question.
Oda pass wo ho. Oda panel o buru na da no wa.
We are na.
Ai. She ni padu da wo. Say nya na dia.
Da dia no dia.
Ai fama no. She ni padu na wo 274.
274.
Now also your absent.
Because at the time I put to question.
Constitution such as I order say about to any by force. Enti say put question na obet ma sora kwadwen so obet ma ko bibia wo onkro bia enti what is say
before you put to question you are supposed to be 138
as 274 na
274
me pese me
ya kwa ya so put to question
no kwa me da say ayi o kan say bi say wo mu free na se bedwama mo walk out leader no as original
yes
e ka che Mr. Speaker say Mr. Speaker said there were no odin wo yeso said there otete enkrofo ninti enu nti ya de ebetumi atena se na ya say bio enti enu nti dia wo ye enti na se we nti nyina so we nti na ye ko
yes
na sa atumi aye adwuma enti wo bere a wo matumi ankasa anche Mr. Speaker no mo ko ye no na chesa
still na presume say they were there yes what man a notification dia one crow bia o wo a work out no wo chire nti a o ko say speaker no who say asem a wo ka no e ya de abagwom na say o suspend the house no engage two leaders ni nyina speaker no one kra no onim de wo kwakoye achi na chi say so mo say na prempe e finance sans a mass quiz no some show office no mo hwe ayi program
when the health science
enti no ne tie otwa mu no so mo so mo hu ne say enya de a emrama kwan said omo ye no so no eno say illegality and not omo ye no what I say me da say serious illegality
yeah 138
and na your des no put say before you can rescind a decision by Mr. Speaker no you give a notice 48 hours notice before you can rescind a decision by Mr. Speaker
no omo ye
bisa ona to no
but we didn't go to rescind the decision
What pattern
yes.
Meba. Learn the rules. Who could understand this? No.
That's why you are applying the rules as it suits you.
The book you could tell. So better my time.
That's a book
you say you share for 18 sembiasi ye pa. Na na yancha meba so me.
There be one more time do. Me can say. E dey meeting na me can.
Na me try time.
Me can say. Me fam out say. E na me dey ba. The only one
me can say na say tiefo betimi atie the mekan. Or the 92-3. Or say it shall be out of order to attempt to reconsider any specific question upon which the House has come to a conclusion during the current session, except upon a substantive motion for rescission. What I say? It's yes. Yes. Na me preparation for say I was 7 notice of 48 hours.
Wo da hwehwe fatoɔ meba so no what me ahwɛ no waken kan de mai ya hwɛ fon so ni abre papa e de message bebre
eti me di wie no e mo bi anka se budget na ye mpene
na mom no fa bi
enura pano twa no ye sorry ye na ya ma no the minister be kan ye one can say okay they will look at the e-levy at the consideration stage. Tada way soon they make
provision for it. Mama the crime man can on Friday ya.
Tell me man come na make hotimi kan sa
Friday when I will be.
Na ya ma memra so messages no ko nti no we game boy say majority e de takashi na e
patapa anya wo
takashi ya. Wo takashi na ya speak o.
Na kwachi
na mo de ye ko December.
O se mi misa MPP man no ne say budget in MPP for budget and second for budget.
Na Jacob mama can say important pa
the party MPP commode om so mboko position pa na anya so omutumi entie Ghana for kakra bi Ghana for to abamom no omutumi entie mom kakra e de fa samombo ene yi levy transactions hu ana na wanhwe ya 2024 no se na nemesi ko no enkugu na ebekọ o say your pocket is full, right?
30 seconds na some new about Janto Abel. Then tie true pastor yanko no name yempe the repeat of 7 January. Because the was here no. Kempe man no on participate. Nke the best no
na ke he.
Anu tie hu say no. They see Ghana for and fan check parliamentarians. And say repeat those things no. Say the one number ya enyom because all eyes were watching.
Okay. Me dan say. Nana ya
Jacob na
the D can buy a illegal the to suminu a young constitutional a illegal read my lips and then we some
Jacob na hwe enya yeti dem hey nipa mienu omoti he two parties ba ko de mra ba ko so won fa book no kura nhwem Ghana ye de mra
so we chiwa gu ni trimu a
won kan ba ko order ayi no
for the Ukraine elder
o ti ase wo kasa nyina no wo kasa or come on one agent.
That you, other new, me other one phone so.
But I won't refer to it.
Oh, come on.
Also, I refer, and you come on as them. One who's our attitude, share a Jacob, we are seeing. So we are Christonia. And I believe, saying in a majority a Christopher. And so we tread the life of the book at Neza and the Pharaoh. So we do pen so be. Nesse, oh, honor will refuse obina de what na baby, I would na. Unyankopon nankasa no bekasa. Because asema SC equalization na SC no, and that is what MPP always does. They be and away ye ni say and awanye ni say ade da ho na 137 parliament kra me sure say there is a majority because a hang parliament pa kuna wo ka ho no independent ade be na papa ya amfa
but we have a majority group
for me na
your majority group
ade be na ya amfa anye for me
na ya ba me correct your majority group in parliament
pacho ade be na ya amfa anye no 137
your majority group in parliament
for me na papa no edu se move vote a oni move vote but if we some tena as so otimi tena be be different because ni din no or you independent
but why electing so be join majority
what so oni mu be vote untimi nka so be join majority wan fa mo careless and
untimi ko meeting kwa the seat no vacant
because as independent and also what so oni mu be vote papa nkanya nyame anka ekosi sen ta ye ta papa ye ni and also obekọ nyame ncha de
bra wasi me pa choma nkasa
nyame ncha de ene or parliament abeye second deputy speaker me hu ba bia wotena sa akonwa num a wotimi de wano eka voting ho because once wotena akonwa mu no waba be very independent nti at the time na nkote akonwa as speaker no otesa akonwa num a na nka opposition for ho a omo ni government wo ho a anka wo ye bibia eseso o hwe both sides at that point no wontimi nye be kwai MP at that point no wontimi enya opinion because oba be an arbiter oba be independent inti no at the time awaye independent no wano enka ho inti ade a opposition for no ye no the same thing and a governing party so aye 137 edie be nti na yemfa akoma ento form na yenye consensus hwe levy 1.75 15% charge taxes me call Dr. Kwabena Dufo invite me ma me call ne talks ni bi from you see media say me come asema me find say me the CPP point na eba CPP economist na aka and na ye nyina ya tenase but this is from a former finance minister Ghana nyina de bia ye kasa se ye finance minister sa Dr. Kwabena Dufo no ye one of the finest aseme free na no buy and that is what I wanted to hear from another finance minister who is seasoned or say we use 1.75 me man hwe no krampo me hwe Dr. Kwabena Dufo de bia as NDC new Dr. Kwabena Dufo was mostly CPP and also I see him as an intellectual o kan bibia me hu se obi a wonima dinim de for na ekasa me fa ne party kura enka no because oyenye de beje ya de back or see your friend is saying the levy no a double taxation and he explained the say sika na wo de kono wo transfer no because they say me hun as a triple taxation sika na wo transfer no it has already been taxed
by the telcos.
Apart from that, why we see can so yeah me argument. Why we see can now de efa momomo it has already been taxed. Ede bentia. Finance Minister Nigeria Mrs. Angela Oforiata. Osi wo ye adwuma e wo Legon. Osi at the end of the month no ni sika 1/3 of the salary goes into taxes. Me dey be example because ono aba out aba beka nti yenye den yen supporting E11 great an intellectual woman supporting the husband but that 1/3 na wo tua as tax ene say me use ono ni pay na wo je no me use ono ni stage as a public servant no say okwa send the momo a ye gi telcos de no wo tua ne 1/3 tax ne dada plus E11 it is sika bia what they call it has already been taxed and a year san air taxing ni bio eja kwa na say say ni etua oka ye beje o tax wo ha ye gi tax wo pay no so a wo kwa send momo a telcos beje wo mo de na aban so age na 1.75 pa cho nya taxes miensa wo sika ba ko na so pressure at the size sika ba ko na so ya tax no 3 times na enye ayi opposition no omo parliament na eka so omo mpe o Ghana force wo omo mpe Ghana force enough of taxation oda Ofuansi road ekwan ne da ho yegusu ayeye otemase time a wo mo ye sa akwan no plan ben ne budget ben no omo de to ho sika se no omo vote ma enne ne gisi etua yi levy ansa no matimi aye sa akwan because sa akwan no omo start ye no enye January me fa so time I make akoye me campaign for general secretary me fa so the road is being done but ansa na wo be start bibi no plan na wo mo de ye ewo hin sika na eda ho ewo hin a ene yi levy ansa na wo matimi aye sa akwan sika wo mo ye ewo hin and I always say and I'll never stop saying it say E11 no wo de ye projections a emwa it means that you don't have a plan because who need control over nkrofo a omo be send sika through momo. You don't have a control. Then it means that projection now will be out of order because who need control. Say today, if 50% of the people who use momo say omo use momo bio, they will go the conventional way. And no, BC was send this. I didn't start you. Or send this car brand mammy. Or so the ma will be so no pakron and famra. Onye na dream say obey den. Obey funny sika after
February.
Debi dem so women dem say en hyase mpo no hwede nkofo ye. So granted say e hyase. Na hono na abehu the real impact. Say me yi 1 million Ghana cedis. As an entrepreneur, sika na ekita me metua me tax dada metua me VAT metua me bibia me sa send it to a supplier. Na metua 1.75 metua 17,000 immediately I see it gone. Immediately.
The percentage will be worked on.
Otias immediately 17,000. And can make me use sukradia to bibia me adwuma akoso. It is gone. Ghana ya ban wa jilo na. Hwe the worry ni nyina say bibi biare e wo krom ha bia ye de aye collateral. Road fund aye collateral, esla aye collateral. Bibi bia sika ba mu bia get fine aye de aye bibi biare sika ba mu bia ya collateralize no. Ultimately, yes, my renama manato don't pay because a car mo ayi e bosia mo bo. Aye nim de sika no aye. We are see a bobosia. Free SHS say 2 billion a year o se ben. Ma bobosia almost 300 billion. Enti today be free SHS o nipa anka ne honam ye ne ya. Ti e bro no ani free SHS obie wa no asi free SHS. Free SHS is a good program. Free SHS is one of the best programs. But free SHS no kura na nkrofo tua more than say enye free.
Yes.
Nkrofo tua more ti ba mon kan. Ma collateral e bia wo banko school wo woni mo bia ne ba ye free SHS. Mo collateralize bibiara. Wo se e car e da ho dada na mutua. Meanwhile, mo ankasa mo
no kura nya no kura.
E car ma bo with money government abo bosia. Bosia so de ayi ye ka se nanke de bosia ye japade. Ukona akoko bo bosia, wo de ye japade. Na ye hu se japade ya ye ni. Obi biare ni ho apart from Dr. Bawumia, ono pe no se taxes a lazy way of mobilizing revenue. Obi biare ni ho obeka che se wo ya aban a onje tax. Abroche na ye tu kwan kon. Ye kwa ho ye fe no. Taxes and omode ebu man. Dr. Bawumia pe na onu feel say tax ya ade a wo gia
e okan say a tax in general and na say okan say
was it any government that uses taxes as a way of mobilizing revenue a lazy way of doing it. You have to use production
and yes
manufacturing
and untino sa ajenkwa budget
me patronya ajenkwa asem
call into production
we kumi prako budget
we have a lot into production
because me that say so ba benya time money flow we are
you at the time we be sham so
say me dey o gbio
dem say adwuma budget kwesi se na ba ka ajenkwa budget
you start here musimu ye this you start is linked to 1.75%. If you don't get the projected revenue, it is the projected revenue. If you don't get the projected revenue you are looking for, how do you start? How do you start? There are so many places I'll be to me and tax. Me say, Doctor, what can they back or see? If anything, Dr. Dufo, or see the leakages in the extractive sector, Senka Aban A Shakwa, obeti $25 billion. As against 6.9 billion Ghana cedis.
No, he was a finance minister.
Otia said, this is somebody who has been there before. He was one of the best.
Could he do that?
Instead, they be a meme cancer. He was one of the best, though.
Yeah, he saved the extractive sector.
My dear, I didn't be a make cancer and only consensus building. So we are who say kwa nansi ne so fu say nyanse nyina wo wutrima intekuma beka cho sa kenyansa baako. If it's a kwa nansi wo fro edua no wo de kukuo ni si nanim. Ene ntekuma ka che nse papa senka ade hye wachi a nanka ye.
Okay. Nana ya me da se message ni se ne ko hwi nana Johnson nana ya na wakasa pa da ben na aban yi ebegya se wo de free senior high and COVID-19 be excuse ɔse yabrɛ Alfred Frimpong so say okay no I can't what about MPP wicked please my TK ewo Tama Community 1 site 20 or say good morning ladies and gentlemen now the okay nyina ne say oba ne ka no kore de bia MPP aban MPP aban enye very careful nya hwe yi pa ewo kwan a oye ne niema eno efa na obetumi esusu dua aka ni pense budget ya ebe no ye killer budget na sa aban no anhwe yi an consider ne mahudo bi na so de sane manema ikokoba de a de hapa na ebebre yi nyina oka no kore e de kire yi nyina kwasi me ma be sima be mienu pe ebre no aye
minia ayi nana ya ese
na me ka be bisa asem bi na ka wadi na so de aye na mpese me bisa se abato se mo beje bibia to mu se onipa ne ba mra hye bedwam no obetwire ne din a ne din no wo homani mu a eno ebetumi aka se okay ne din wo homani nti no ye betumi de na ka ho se na awo ho and that's just awo ho in person
because they do baby I see any head counter also do ti ba ne count ti e fe ne head count
okay
enti no parliament makwa adwuma makwa twiro me din ba makwa tana me office ye to aba na ma mfi me office amma me yankan me bia me ni ho
enti mo ya head count enra no odunyafo Joe Wise head count
eno ya anya head count voice vote
na den am kan 137
I me 137
I don't am kan 137 or kan 138 no
for to register the members present there
I count am ya kan mo
dey not on the vote.
That's all no can head count
vote. Na me for so vote here yeah head count to register the presence of MPs and no be ma ye to me na ye timi take decision
which is
138 and no can say 137 egu na me be kwa MP me yi be kwa fo mfim be kwa fo agiba tum say me mra na yi levy ni nsem budget e budget kwa budget e bi nso be kwa fo itimi nso mabo so that me kwa kwesi akwa me so maba more than for
eba ne sesa ka bia debate bi na ka ekoso a even though he being the speaker that and a debate bi eba affect be kwa for panko no so betumi agina mu say okay me so gina mu ma be kwa no we stand the fact say me see adwom say speaker no me so betumi akira ma gina
me nua pani nim say sometimes in a very heated debate and also we gina na so e ka wase mu mpo no speaker to me so kwa e sorry Emma second deputy etimi betenase who is also a member of parliament for the good people of Fomina what do you say etino say e ba say sabre no na wo so ka bibi emma be kwaifo na e koso a ne hia ne say oba first deputy embe take speaker chair no nomra embe join o plenary na on save in crofo and on ka bibi enche e fa be kwaifo
nti gina sie no say be kwaifo na ye dia so otiadwam ho a obetumi akase mo amwo ho na mo si ginaye no me say mo amwo ho a mo si ginaye no me si say me ye pagya me amama be ye man hene enti no ye fa say ndc for buy don kuma no so e buy a and anka omo kase 137 anka ono being the speaker that particular time as a referee no ono betimi de wan kokko book ba ko say okay me come on to go na ma sha me no ya be jubilate
obe ko betimi eso so a member of parliament a member of parliament me can say and because sa situation aboy me esuan ne ma bebre enti no na menua ba ne ka say menua pani kotu order me some person me ka no na do so ma me here order you started proceedings no with first leader your majority leader quoting order 50 no Emma the kwan say and same bia before we start proceedings same bia what public interest near the bet there to ja it is open order no no me order me yi order electronic order and yet time bia na me kura book me phone dey kura me ti abri bia no me and afanyo ba here with 13-2 no extra say Mr. Speaker anywhere substantive speaker ni wa deputies ni bi ebetimi abetena akodwem taking decisions send ye what say o taking the paper it is send ya worker say speaker taking decision and ya atwa assign no okotu order 13-2 to support that one.
And there's so be him so betimi atena.
That is no worker say
enye do be him.
And you the order 109 the very popular one. Eba ye emo no sebe na make say ye speaker me gidi say abre no ni refia na adwen ama so pressure na won suti but omo to sa amula no ye di so but me hwa de bi ye levy
order 109 na ye den
ye levy that
109 no betumi akire ntawu na fe bebi omo to no na bibi omutu yen na yenhwe
wo kan na ye bibi fofra na be
oh there be how so we say the other 119 the popular yen you know this starting from 194
ya bre no kwesha
tika ba minka ba de hia me no kan 119 debt sustainability yi levy nyema miensa debt sustainability e kanu e beto ye na ye wi manika dompe na yen ye pese ye niam abo amanfo enti no sikasem aha yen no ene ye ko yi levy
e
ka na edaho ni mo betu enti na mo di ye
timi ko bobiom
because obi amamu bio nye se mutimi ko bobio
esan putujuma Ghana for hwe yesi ebe yenti yetimi ko bobio so debt sustainability infrastructure odan force road odan stadium ni nyina no me presi ebe ye brisu ye yes kan ye dia ye ana fe the biggest industrialization in employment industrialization one day one f yes oman yi ya bre kotobeton ye do pempenso bia ye mbie industries ye mbie factories ye ntwe sika bi nto ye mrantie no wadwene wo monyansa a omu betimi afa niema no mo so ma ye hwe this budget is providing for about 50 industries fence mrantie ni mbabawa budget in best support
ye fane say sa e levy no se ko ba se e bia se na ye nyira bu se mo ka say projection no se ko ba se e bia ye de adwene nyina ko sia no se na betu bibia na sankwan ko ba ne saa ne ye sensitive
menua ya bomoden ayire ye ho emenne Ghana for agi yi atum enti no when it comes to momo ya gi atum as a very good
momo no eh they by force
honorable champion
Ajakwabena am se menua no de mabebre onim ne bia on person be ka ho asem Busia na ye ka ho asem no by the end of 2016 NDC ye check on interest payment 10.8 billion 2021 interest payment 35 billion ye can ye utu yanke then interest payment to from 10 to 35 billion
but year in year out the cost
and what the guy from 120 billion to 341 billion as of September 2021 oh Mr. Okasana mtu
because we are factual
okay
usina na mulembi
one ni masemu eja kwabra mpacho sinya factual asemu one ni wo mo kama ka druye
ya wo kwan ya ye fa so e calculate on mine eka
entina tama mo ba na if so na mutia say the be bre no
be
na interest
esa cedi no ahode ntimi into dollar
na ho adwuma so hwe cedi
why dey cedi why dey cedi no why dey cedi no so
2022 omo project is interest payment kwa be ko 37 billion Ghana cedis 2021 budget mo say mo 100 billion Ghana cedis about tapa project na 70 billion e be private sector e dey na timi ye budget na yo December After because I jenkwa adwuma
no that tampa care no kura wai
eti munya e ne fa je
after na mo sa be dis ka fofura ko ye o ba tampa ka na e wa hin fa mo de je mo ho nkwa
mo de ha alu plano mampanyi di
na mo nkwa na mo de je
much Kenya corruption
Yewra Mahama president no
but so auditor general's report in fact to ko 2021 aye 12.8 billion corruption kwa now per 6.9 billion about 7 billion o see moment
corruption no omo count to sagleme ka ho
the
sagleme
contract for sale na ka ho contract for sale see my brother na ka ho Australian business scandal na ka ho
honorable see oye ni senior when do mu nim senior
because they need their mama
back benches let me catch a leadership see yan sorry it was leadership be in parliament one akan be tro wa wo see back benches and the man signal no
me need their man so e senior but send your dafo
asem na
ka wa that but say momo ambeji momo
adwuma wo dan no I don't hear.
Na 2021
me pacho na mama no si
2021 Ghana na ko ho.
Me tro wa ha. Was it backbenchers na signal wo mo se wo mo message.
Obviously that says that onim say Debbie also Debbie parliament if he
kwesi na
yeah backbenchers dey be
na ya na kasa.
We ne dede na ba parliament mo sorry eja mo budget ho.
You sorry your budget ho.
Mo sorry eja mo japade. The worst thing of all say leadership mpacho kasa manka bio. Leadership e wo parliament. Then ye dey o kan wo kama tro me book o.
Na say be one tro
book na wani ma tro me journalist say wa me tro e na me tro no. Hwe wo ti awa na wo kan wo say backbenchers na ye backbenchers and na prompters ye nsori. Na say wo a party ma wo leadership.
General Secretary no yaba be campaign man no nya. Why? Don't worry.
Na ya. What can say you want?
So your friend is saying who leadership. Let's say backbenchers. Etimi ka kire wo say ye nsori. Let's say we di so dia.
O man ye nya ka so mo so.
One now ka wo say backbenchers.
We insistence say esi edun ketia also go.
Wo prompting.
Any mra bia mu.
He should also go.
Public gallery. Public gallery hold. COVID inti obi an.
Amu dey tem bia.
Ade binti kwa na mo ma fie nu ketia be gallery. Because most COVID inti any so bia. Other people were sitting there. Okay. So you walk out because of a mosquito. A mosquito can send away 137 elephants.
Mayor said Joe Wise
can send 137 elephants away.
Now so owo ho no bi nti no aye 138 no we stand so or three drum say speaker. And amudi no mo de ba me hu o say ewure mami ye very fantastic papa no krensem pa
no say card can say can say other people who can so no can vote and proceedings no o kan 8 no
mate me ma tell
at the time there be so say wo na kan e be me kan ya
what am so nyefuna wadwuna ba
madam ase ya bre na ayebe Adekye Nsroma ya bre ayebe o say dawuruba
kan enie
emra so oja kwa ba me se emra so
kwa kan ho
me kan o chere
ho me sia ade o me sika nya hu
me de betu na o chere me abra
bronya kwa ye ntimi hu se bronya
mama odi
bronya kwa ye hu se bronya odi de ba o baba jimso ayi lebi o ta me bronya
onunyanfo alansada kwesi akwa ayi odam na shebedwani medase nana ya achampim jantoa CPP General Secretary meda wase na ye de si ha asemi sede aba no menim sa anya hwe kwa woni mu mra ne bebre woni procedure ne bebre any processes ne bebre nanso nyakopon me nipa dwe na ode twere mra enti sa wo tie akire na so hwe de ekoso na ode tu senia so a not necessarily say so humu nyamnya working kan nyina awie between so common sense kura keke e de ehunu say de ekoni 137 138 enti ye nyina ye hwe say budget say mo say eba say mo da bibia mba ambato aba oh yes enti wo hwe me no
government business on my na ye ko nanim no ensi fo afadini say
come nya den
ajako na ye say
Oma fadini say oma me mu aba
o kasa ye oni ye o ta
oma fadini say oma me mu aba ba Ghana fo
show bia
ye da mo say enti ye ho ya da mo china Adekye Nsroma besen aba ye da mo say yakramo